At the very beginning, Spain didn't exist. The Iberian Peninsula was inhabited by pre-Indo-Europeans dubbed as Iberians. They lived in the southeast of the peninsula. They spoke a pre-Indo-European language, just like Etruscan, which I mistakenly called Italic in my previous video, my bad. Another non-European language contemporary to Iberian was what is now Basque. But around the 6th century BC, a number of Celts migrated and settled around the northwest and middle of the peninsula. These Celts would later be dubbed as Celtiberians. They would build castros all over the northern region of Iberia. This Celtic influence can be seen the most in the present-day region of Galicia. Iberia was also very rich in metal, which made it very attractive for trading. They would trade with Greeks and Phoenicians, and they in return would establish colonies in Iberia. Greece and Phoenicia would also have a huge influence on Iberian culture, religion, and art. Phoenicia would also trade with Iberia's Amazigh neighbors in northern Africa. There they would establish their most important colony, Carthage. Everything was going well. Until 858 BC, Phoenicia was annexed by the Assyrians, who then got annexed by the Babylonians, who then also got annexed by the Persians. Because of all of this, Carthage became independent and inherited all of the colonies in Iberia and North Africa. But then they got into a custody battle with Rome over Sicily and lost, so to make up for it, the Carthaginians began expanding further into the peninsula. However, the Second Punic War happened and Carthage got destroyed, leading to Rome to take all of its territory and for the next decades would conquer the rest of the peninsula. Rome would recall it Hispania and divide it into multiple provinces. But this is the part of Spanish history that gets mixed into Roman history, so I'll do a quick speed through. At first, Rome goes from a republic to an empire, and then it legalized Christianity, and then Christianity became the official religion, and then the empire got split into two. Because of all the civil wars, Rome didn't really have the manpower to repel the barbarian migration/invasion. So to deal with them, the Romans made them into foederati. Basically, Rome gave these Goths the right to settle in Roman territory, but in return they had to do military service to the Roman army. So Rome, being the professional liar and gaslighter, had a tendency of not keeping up its end of the bargain. One example was with the Visigoths. The king of the Visigoths, Alaric, disappointed, sent a formal complaint in form of a sack. And Rome was like, okay, fine, here, you can have some land in the south of Gaul, on one condition. You see, a few years ago, a bunch of barbarians, the Vandals, the Suevi, and the Alans, have invaded and settled in Hispania. So I need you to go there and retake the peninsula, in my name, do you understand? So from there, in 416 AD, the Visigoths began to conquer the peninsula, to restore Roman order. During 476 AD, the Western Roman Empire fell, and around 493 AD, the Ostrogoths took Italy. So the Visigoths went, well, I guess I don't have a boss anymore. And so around 505, they used their free time to conquer the Suebic kingdom. Also around this time, the Eastern Romans tried to retake the peninsula, but failed. So up until 700 AD, the Visigoths ruled over Iberia. However, this wouldn't last forever, since a new threat would rise to power and change the fate of the peninsula.